14, I Am the Game, and the 15, Delamo. With those scratches, no show wagering, no trifecta, no superfecta, no grand high five, scratch the pentafecta, and today on an all main track card, no horseshoe hat trick all turf pick 3. One Brown Liquor Man, jockey change to Axel Concepcion. Has a couple of wins on the card. Axel Concepcion takes the call here from Joe Sharp. Will partner the one Brown Liquor Man. Win place, exacta, double, pick 3, late pick 4 start. Post time in 21 minutes at 4:52. They're off and sprinting. And there's passing attraction. He's a Rink has that speed toward the inside of the gray. Dacra and Outworkham is also forward. It's passing attraction. Passing attraction joined by Dacra, who's made a dash now for Eddie Perez, and Dacra takes the lead through the first furlong and a half from passing attraction, who's right there. A break of 3-2, Outworkham in third. Cowboy Church through into fourth, has a purple cap, with on the outside He's a Rig in fifth. Big Anchor is sixth, Indigo Rich in seventh. Then comes Epic the Legend, who's wide, with Cog toward the inside. Just over 3 furlongs to go. Fancy Streak trails. The quarter blasted past 21.83 seconds. Dacra's the flamethrower at 29-1 coming toward the quarter pole. It's Dacra blazing the trail as passing attraction looms up now on the outside. Outworkham and Cowboy Church straightens away in fourth. These well clear. Big Anchor, Indigo Rich heads the rest. They straighten away, and it's passing attraction. Cowboy Church gets that nice rail run for Edgar Morales, and Cowboy Church to the lead. 1 furlong to go. Has a 3-length advantage from Outworkham, passing attraction. Cog toward the inside. Big Anchor with lead interest. Fancy Streak from out of the backfield, and Indigo Rich. They're close to home. It's Cowboy Church. Cowboy Church has won it by 3.5 from Outworkham. And then Cog, Big Anchor, and Fancy Streak.
Join us Saturday, August 10th for Pups and Ponies. We're going to have a wonderful day of racing. It's an all quarter horse day, which means our post time is 10:45 a.m. We'll have adoptable dogs here on property, and the day includes a fundraiser for local shelter canine castaways. Be trackside, as I said, with some beautiful dogs. Last year, one of the most handsome dogs I saw was adopted by one of my friends who is here every day. So definitely some wonderful animals for you to see. There's information on their program as well, and what a great just a wonderful thing to donate to. Please bring your wallets and be ready to give to such a wonderful organization. Also, anyone who brings in a pet food item will receive a dog bowl set. So please join us on Saturday, August 10th for Pups and Ponies. First post time, 10:45 a.m. Good luck.
Late paddock shoe repair for the 1. Brown Liquor Man. Brown Liquor Man, the 1. A late paddock shoe repair. Scheduled post time was 4:52. Stepping onto the track now for the 6th race. This one of those taken off the turf course. Main track over the mile and a 16th fast, a field of 4. Scratch 3, Good Governance. 4, Native Thunder. 6, Yora. 7, Racecraft. 8, Colasio. 9, Peruvian Lucky. Take out 10, Nip and Tuck. Scratch 12, No Brag Just Fact. 13, BLE. 14, I Am the Game. And 15, Delmo. 1, Brown Liquor Man, the jockey Axel Concepcion. Rise 1, Brown Liquor Man was a late paddock shoe repair. No show, no trifecta, no superfecta, no grand high five. Fast main track, no all turf pick 3. Win place, exacta, double, pick 3, late pick 4 start. The horses are approaching the starting gate, going down to the mile and 16th main track start. The horses have reached the starting gate. It is now post time. Axel Concepcion with Brown Liquor Man was a late paddock shoe repair. Now Common Bond, Alex Ashard won our third of the day. Firewater Jake, Sean Parker on the Thursday scoreboard. Over the mile and a 16th, one more. Manny Escobar with Cadet Corps. 4-5 favorite, Cadet Corps. They're in the gate. They're off. Brown Liquor Man, Firewater Jake, Cadet Corps, and Common Bond has drifted back to last here in the early stages as they make their way into the first turn with Axel Concepcion. It's Brown Liquor Man who just leads with the rail. On the outside is Firewater Jake with an early bid for Deshaun Parker, and now Firewater Jake takes the top at the 6.5. Manny Esquivel and Cadet Corps on the outside of Brown Liquor Man with the white blinkers, and with Alex Achard, Common Bond has been taken back to last. The opening quarter covered in 24.59 seconds, making this backstretch run. It's Firewater Jake. Firewater Jake is doing the legwork, leads here Cadet Corps by 3. Brown Liquor Man with the rail, and Common Bond trails the quartet with 21 wins between them and just over a half mile to go. Firewater Jake, Cadet Corps, Brown Liquor Man, and Common Bond. And that's the 4 of them, but now with inside 4 furlongs left. Firewater Jake continues to lead a length and a half to Cadet Corps, who tracks Brown Liquor Man, and Common Bond tries to take closer order. Half mile 48.82. Firewater Jake 3 furlongs from home as Cadet Corps starts this bid now for Manny Esquivel and glides up as they come toward the quarter pole. Cadet Corps has taken the lead from Firewater Jake. Brown Liquor Man switched to an outside path there for Axel Concepcion, and Common Bond is last. They straighten away, and here's Brown Liquor Man up to Cadet Corps. 3/4, 1 minute 13.12 seconds. They come down toward the final furlong. Firewater Jake is third. Common Bond fourth, well beaten. It is Cadet Corps and Manny Esquivel. As they come past the 16th, leads home Brown Liquor Man, and Firewater Jake will be third best to Cadet Corps, who gets the result by 5. Brown Liquor Man was the runner-up. Firewater Jake finished third. $143.67, 11, 152.11. Cadet Corps at 2-5 first. 1 Brown Liquor Man at 9-5 was second. 5 Firewater Jake at 7-1 third. 2 Common Bond last to 4. Hold all tickets until official. Manny Esquivel having a week. 8th victory this week here. And to start off a new month, here for Cheryl Weinbaugh, Kenneth Fishbein, Cadet Corps, now an 11-time winner. Result of the 6th race official. Returning to the Murphy Trailer Sales Winner's Circle, number 11, Cadet Corps with Manny Esquivel. Cadet Corps, 5-year-old Chestnut Gelding by Will Take Charge. Out of Box Rebel by a Fleet Alex, bred in Kentucky by Charles Matsis. Cheryl Weinbaugh trains for Kenneth Fishbein. Just a racehorse. He's won on dirt, synthetic, 3 career turf wins, and now an 11-time winner. Horseshoe Indianapolis salutes Cadet Corps. The 11-1 exacta, $4.20, 40-11 double, $13.60. We have the pick 3 covering races 4, 5, and 6. And that pick 3 result, $12.85. 4 ran, 143.67. Race 7 is next on the docket. And in the sprint, scratch the 9 silly rules. 9 silly rules has been scratched. A couple of rider changes. One fair folly to Fernando de la Cruz. On one fair folly, 5B flat out, the jockey will be Deshaun Parker. On 5B flat out, Deshaun Parker. 3 Nixa, the ownership is Robert W. King. Robert W. King, the ownership of record for the 3 Nixa. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta. Here are 10-cent pentafecta. Double pick 3. Post time at 5:24. They're in the gate. They're off. Brown Liquor Man, Firewater Jake, Cadet Corps, and Common Bond has drifted back to last here in the early stages as they make their way into the first turn with Axel Concepcion. It's Brown Liquor Man who just leads with the rail. On the outside is Firewater Jake with an early bid for Deshaun Parker, and now Firewater Jake takes the top at the 6.5. Manny Esquivel and Cadet Corps on the outside of Brown Liquor Man with the white blinkers, and with Alex Achard, Common Bond has been taken back to last. The opening quarter covered in 24.59 seconds, making this backstretch run. It's Firewater Jake. Firewater Jake is doing the legwork, leads here Cadet Corps by 3. Brown Liquor Man with the rail, and Common Bond trails the quartet with 21 wins between them and just over a half mile to go. Firewater Jake, Cadet Corps, Brown Liquor Man, and Common Bond. And that's the 4 of them, but now with inside 4 furlongs left. Firewater Jake continues to lead a length and a half to Cadet Corps, who tracks Brown Liquor Man, and Common Bond tries to take closer order. Half mile 48.82. Firewater Jake, 3 furlongs from home. As Cadet Corps starts this bid now for Manny Esquivel and glides up as they come toward the quarter pole. Cadet Corps has taken the lead from Firewater Jake. Brown Liquor Man switched to an outside path there for Axel Concepcion, and Common Bond is last. They straighten away, and here's Brown Liquor Man up to Cadet Corps. 3/4, 1 minute 13.12 seconds. They come down toward the final furlong. Firewater Jake is third. Common Bond fourth, well beaten. It is Cadet Corps and Manny Esquivel. As they come past the 16th, leads home Brown Liquor Man, and Firewater Jake will be third best to Cadet Corps, who gets the result by 5. Brown Liquor Man was the runner-up. Firewater Jake finished third.
9 minutes away from race number 7, and while we may unfortunately be off the turf today, we have been fortunate to have some big fields. Now, we put that small field behind us in race number 6, but we'll spread it back out and get those starters some work in here. A field of 10 set to go 6 furlongs, all looking for their second career victory in this spot. And do scratch number 9, Silly Rules, out of this upcoming event. But let's take a look at this field in race number 7. I'm going to try your current 3-5 favorite, heavily backed favorite at that, is Closer to the Truth for Randy Klopp, Evan Roman. Third start off the layoff, always a good sign. Usually their best races are kind of in that form cycle, third off the layoff, and they're going to get additional class relief today. Since being laid up from August all the way till June, did take a little while to get to the racetrack. They tried the $15,000 level, and despite coming in off of a long layoff, they were bet down below even money on June 13th. Got a little bit warm in the coat, a little bit washy, maybe a little bit nervous energy off of such a long layoff. She looked much better, at least in the coat, on July 2nd. She ran an improved race as well, but it wasn't enough to win, and unfortunately still at the non-winners of 2 conditions. She showed speed that day, just could not go with Hurricane Lassie, who is a multiple placed horse over at the fairgrounds as well for Eric Heitzman. Closer to the Truth on the board right now at 2-5, not providing much value, but at least on paper, if she runs back to her last 2 starts, she is going to be very, very tough against this group. In second, we'll try Gospel Music, much better price in here, 7-1. DRF projections somewhere around 5-1 on the board. Randy Klopp sends out 2. It's the trainer's other horse, and bettors talk about it all the time. The higher price of a trainer's 2 horses typically wins races. I've joked about it for decades that if I just blindly bet the trainer's other horse, I can almost guarantee that it would show a flat bet profit. That could be the case in here. Shorty Perez picks up the mount from Alberto Burgos, 1-7. Showed speed, but does need to make up about 7 lengths on Closer to the Truth, as they exited the same race last time out, but the odds were a lot closer. That's something to pay attention to. Closer to the Truth was 7-2. Gospel Music was just under 6-1, and now you're going to get a much bigger discrepancy, 3-5 to 7-1 for Gospel Music. There is value to be had with Nick Williams and Speed Stables Gospel Music. And speaking of value, be flat out. Deshaun Parker looking for a riding double. He's already got 1 on the card for Terry Phillips, 1-15, winless in the last 2 years. That's the bad news. The good news is the win did come at this distance, and it also came at this racetrack as well. The 4-year-old filly by flat out does her best running on the front end. She has shown the ability to come from off the pace, but she certainly wants to be on the lead, and it looks like the top 3 in here all want to be on the lead. Someone is going to have to sit off of it. It could be this one, 6-1, a great price. Looks plenty fit in here. I like the way B Flat Out has turned out. Deshaun Parker, veteran rider, going to give her a good, solid warm-up, but it's a competitive field in here. I certainly wouldn't be settling for 3-5 at the $5,000 non-winners of 2 level. This race is a lot more wide open. They've all made their way down to this claiming price for a reason, and there's value to be had. 10 of them will go to the gate. 1 will return victorious. We'll find out who it is 6 minutes from race number 7. Good luck.
The horse is stepping onto the track now for the 7th race. The sprint carded at 6 furlongs. A field of 10 scratch the 9 silly rules. 9 silly rules has been scratched. 1 Fair Folly. The jockey Fernando de la Cruz rides the 1 Fair Folly. 5B Flat Out. The jockey there, Deshaun Parker, on 5B Flat Out. Scratch the 9. Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta. 10 Pentafecta. Double pick 3. Less than 1 minute 2 post time. Less than 1 minute. The horses are approaching the starting gate. The horses have reached the starting gate. It is now post time. They're going in. Eddie Perez with gospel music. With Fernando Leto Cruz leading up Fair Folly. Evan Roman with Closer to the Truth. Alberto Burgos with Queen D. Javier Padron Barcenas with Nixa. Andres Aloa, Salty Sue Drew 8. Now Sammy Ramirez with Trip Charge. Well, Flacca, Joseph Romero claims the 10-pound apprentice allowance. Couple back. B flat out. Deshaun Parker with the win on the card. One more. Hannah Leahy with 6J Starlet. Closer to the Truth, the 3-5 favorite. All in. Ready. And they're off. 6J Starlet broke sharp. There's Closer to the Truth and Salty Sue making a dash for it. Also gospel music in the white cap. B flat out is there. Fair Folly from the rail. La Flaca also. It's a mad dash. Salty Sue just leads. Salty Sue with through the inside Fair Folly. There's B flat out pressing. Gospel music is pressing. And La Flaca and the black caps in tight quarters. Past the half-mile pole. In the meantime, Closer to the Truth settles. Some 6 from the speed at the 3.5. After breaking sharp, 6J Starlet is next. Then Queen D Nixa and Trip Chart trails. The quarter was 22.39 seconds. Now with inside 3 furlongs to go. And with the rail, it's Fair Folly as B flat out's on even terms. 2 clear from Gospel Music. In third, coming toward the quarter pole. And Closer to the Truth is now gaining. Closer to the Truth starting to draw in. 6J Starlet is a wide 5th. Then toward the inside is La Flaca as they're straight in the way. Nixa and Queen D. Heads return for home, half mile. 45.54 seconds. And here comes Closer to the Truth, who's charging for Evan Roman up to Fair Folly as they come past the 16th. Closer to the Truth has taken a short lead. Fair Folly toward the inside. Closer to the Truth has won it from Fair Folly. B flat out was third, then Queen D and 6J Starlet. $111.94 after the Phillies mare sprint. $111.94. It was 3-5 on 7 Closer to the Truth. Will notch that elusive second win. Reeled in at 22-1, the 1 Fair Folly. 5 B flat out at 3-1. Closer for fourth, and that for the pentafecta. 7-1-5-2-11 posted now. 7. Closer to the truth was first. 1 Fair Folly was second. Number 5 B flat out third. And the 2 Queen D. 72-1 fourth. 11 6J Starlet fifth for the Grand High Five. Evan Roman here for Randy Klopp. Daughter Temperature. Closer to the truth at 3-5. Returning to the Murphy Trailer Sales Winner's Circle, the 7 Closer to the Truth with Evan Roma. Closer to the Truth, 4-year-old Chestnut Filly by Temperature. Out of the Cactus Ridge Mare, Catoosa, Brennan, Indiana by Anthony Wolf and Julie Mudman. Racing 4, Randy Klopp and Robert A. Ray. It's official. Horseshoe Indianapolis congratulates the winning connections of Closer to the Truth. Results in the 50-cent pick 3 paid $8.50. The pick 3 on races 5, 6, and 7. 7-1 exacta, $34.20, 50-cent trifecta. 7-1-5, $26.75. 11-7 double, $5 even. 10-cent superfecta pays on 7-1-5-2, and there's the pentafecta. 6J Starlet ran 5th. The 10-cent grand high 5 for $1,122.79, and the dime super paid $129.55. In that Phillies Mare Sprint, the 9 was a non-runner, favored first. 10 ran, 111.94, claimed the winner. Closer to the Truth for $5,000. Closer to the Truth was claimed by John Henry. Race 8, one of those taken off the turf course. It will be run on the main track at 1 mile and 70 yards. Scratch the 1, Chuate. 3, Kilshay Beauty. Take out number 5, Living Me Dreaming. 6, Sparkling Star. Scratch the 9, Always Wanting. 10, Star Wisher. 12, Life Advice. And the 13, Nomanito. $14 Million Monkey draws in. $1 Million Monkey, the 14 runs. Scratch the 1, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 12 and number 13. Number 2, Literary. A jockey change to Edgar Morales. Has a win on the card. Edgar Morales will partner the 2, Literary. On a fast track. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta. There's no pentafecta, double, and the start of our final pick 3 of the day. Post time in 21 minutes at 5:56. Fast track. Ready. And they're off. 6J Starlet broke sharp. There's Closer to the Truth, and Salty Sue making a dash for it. Also gospel music in the white cap. B flat out is there. Fair Folly from the rail. La Flaca also. It's a mad dash. Salty Sue just leads. Salty Sue with through the inside Fair Folly. There's B flat out pressing. Gospel music is pressing, and La Flaca and the black caps in tight quarters. Past the half-mile pole. In the meantime, Closer to the Truth settles, some 6 from the speed at the 3.5. After breaking sharp, 6J Starlet is next, then Queen D Nixa and Trip Chart trails. The Quarter was 22.39 seconds. Now with inside 3 furlongs to go. And with the rail, it's Fair Folly as B flat outs on even terms. 2 clear from Gospel Music. In third, coming toward the quarter pole. And Closer to the Truth is now gaining. Closer to the Truth starting to draw in. 6, J Starlet is a wide fifth. Then toward the inside is La Flaca as they straighten away. Nixa and Queen D. Heads return for home, half mile. 45.54 seconds. And here comes Closer to the Truth, who's charging for Evan Roman up to Fair Folly as they come past the 16th. Closer to the Truth has taken a short lead. Fair Folly toward the inside. Closer to the Truth has won it from Fair Folly. B Flat Out was third, then Queen D and 6 J Starlet.
It's race 8 here at Horseshoe Indianapolis, and we have a 3-year-old and up allowance. It's fillies and mares. An open allowance that was slated for the grass, but it will be contested at 1.70 miles on the fast main track here today. This one, an interesting group. Let me go over the changes here. The 1 is out. Edgar is on the 2. Killshave Beauty, the 3 is out. 5, 6, 9, 10, 12, and 13. The 14 does draw in, giving us a 6-horse field. I went with the 4 here on top. Possible double for Deshawn in this race. Right now on the board at 9-2. Sean's riding for Mike Ewing, and this is a 3-year-old filly by Tappet. She's making her 7th lifetime start. Now, only hit the board once, but look at the races that she's been in. She's been at Churchill and Turfway. She broke the maiden in a maiden special weight on the Poly. And then they just immediately put her into some really tough races. She went into a $125,000 stake first out with winners. Then she was in an allowance optional claiming for 50. That was a 10-horse field, and she got kind of brushed at the start. And then went to Churchill in an allowance optional for 100,000, and she was bumped at the start again. And she was in a full 12-horse field. All these fields have been 12, 10, 12, 10. As I hear thunder, Dawson, you hear that thunder? Thunder. Dawson, my cameraman, he's like very protective of the camera, so I always like to give him a heads up because he likes to cover up the camera, and I want you guys to know as well. He looks scary over there, and now I can hear thunder. So we might get a little bit of rain here for the last couple races. Let's see if we can hold it off for this one. The 7 is who I'm going to go with. There we go. Thanks, Aaron. Gosh, my AV guys are the best in the country. Brittany's Golden Faith. Right now on the board at 6, just went to 6-1. Rodney's up for Rob Dobbs, 4-year-old filly by Greeley's Conquest. Never ran this specific distance before. Really, honestly, last year had a great year, 4 of 6. This year kind of got off to a little bit of a slow start. Only 3 races. The debut was good. Got beaten only by a length. But look at all the trouble that this horse has gotten into. I mean, she's ran in the Shelby County, and she kind of got out of the gate wonky. She was shuffled early in the last race. She got stuck on the rail the race before that. She's back to dirt. She tried turf last time. The distance is a little bit of a question mark, but she looks good here in this field. And then I'm going to round out with the 2 at 9-5, and that is Literary. Literary gets Edgar aboard. He's also looking for a double on the card here today. He's riding for my main man, Tim Eggleston. Edgar won the 5th race in there, and Tim trains. This one is owned by Essex Long, and it's a 5-year-old mare. She knows what she's doing, but she definitely looked good last time, winning by almost 2 in a condition. Claim her for 30, and that was the same situation. It was a grass, got taken off. She's moving back to allowance ranks. I've had 2 really nice wins, one on turf routing and then one routing on dirt. This is, 3 in a row is kind of tough. I'm not really sure, but Tim is 27% when his horses won last. So you see her in the paddock, looks super classy. She's in here with some younger fillies. Mainly the entire field is fillies other than the favor right now, the $14 million Monkey. I don't know. That one kind of makes me a little nervous. It has ran this distance 11 times and has been in the money 6, the 14, but I think that's been mainly on grass. So I'm going to stick with my 4 here. 7-2, Summer in Tahoe. I'm room for my man DP to get a double. Good luck.
Horses call postward now for the 8th race. Taken off the turf. This will be run on the main track at 1 mile and 70 yards. A field of 6. Scratch the 1, Chwate, 3, Kilshay Beauty. Take out the 5, Living Me Dreaming, 6, Sparkling Star. Scratch 9, Always Wanting, 10, Star Wisher, 12, Life Advice, and 13, Nomanito. No pentafecta wagering. Number 2, Literary, the jockey Edgar Morales. On 2, Literary, Edgar Morales. Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta. Again, no grand high five, double, and our final pick 3 of the day. Closer to post time. Less than 1 minute to post time. Less than 1 minute. The horses are approaching the starting gate, going down to the 1 mile, 70 yard start. The horses have reached the starting gate. It is now post time. They're going in Edgar Morales with Literary. Deshaun Parker, Summer and Tahoe coming up. Rodney Prescott, Brittany's Golden Faith. Now Alberto Burgos with Peacock Road. A couple of them back. Sammy Ramirez, here's Miss Goodbar, yellow red hoops. One more, Yoel Navas with $1 Million Monkey. At 1 mile 70 yards on a fast track. $1 Million Monkey, 7-5 favorite. They're in the gate. And they're off. Literary with Peacock Road. Brittany's Golden Faith has the purple cap, and there's $1 Million Monkey, who's up and after the lead as they make their way toward the first turn. Peacock Road between horses. Brittany's Golden Faith and $1 Million Monkey on the outside. Literary in the white cap with the rail, with just inside 7 furlongs to run. And then comes Summer and Tahoe, and Miss Goodbar trails. It's Peacock Road. Peacock Road is vying early with Brittany's Golden Faith, and $1 Million Monkey is 3 wide as they go to the back of the track. In the meantime, saving ground for Edgar Morales is Literary running in 4th. Then Summer and Tahoe in the orange cap, and Miss Goodbar trails. It's 7 lengths from leaders to last, and Brittany's Golden Faith has taken the lead for Rodney Prescott. The opening quarter at 24.32 seconds, and now they're just outside the half-mile pole. Brittany's Golden Faith leads by a half length to Peacock Road as Literary draws in toward the inside. $1 Million Monkey is running a wide 4th. And then comes Summer and Tahoe, who's 5 lengths off this leader, and Miss Goodbar remains last. There's 3 furlongs to go. And here's Peacock Road, who's starting a bid for Alberto Burgos. The half mile, 48.33 seconds. Peacock Road on even terms with Brittany's Golden Faith as they come toward the quarter pole, and Literary is right there third and waiting in the wings. And then $1 Million Monkey with Summer and Tahoe. And finally, Miss Goodbar as these fillies mares turn for home. And here's Literary sweeping after 3 quarters in 1 minute 12.78 seconds. Literary, and to the inside, Brittany's Golden Faith with 1 furlong to go. Peacock Road is back in 3rd. Summer and Tahoe is 4th. Then Miss Goodbar. It's Literary and Brittany's Golden Faith. Brittany's Golden Faith and Literary. Photo finish, heads up and down. Peacock Road was 3rd. Literary and Brittany's Golden Faith, and a close photo finish. Win photograph, 141.60 seconds. It is a photo finish. Hold all tickets. Two, 7, 8, 4, 2. Literary at 8-5 was first. Number 7, Brittany's Golden Faith at 7-1, out-knotted. 8, Peacock Road at 29 to 1/3. And 4, Summer and Tahoe at 3-2 4th. Hold on until official, the toneless mare. She's having herself a meet. Literary now 3 for 3. Edgar Morales today for Tim Eggleston and Essex Long. Literary at 8-5. Since coming to town, she's now won 3 in a row. Here's the 2 Literary, today ridden by Edgar Morales, and it's official. Literary is a 5-year-old bay mare by Tonalist. Out of the Malibu Moon mare, Talk Softly, bred in Kentucky by Robert S. Evans, trained by Tim Eggleston. And back here in Shelbyville, there's Essex Long. With Literary, Horseshoe Indianapolis congratulates the winning connections. Pick 3 paid $4.55. The exacta 2-7 after that win photograph. It was heads up and down. $24.40, 50-cent trifecta 278, $50.65, 7-2 double, $8 even. Again, this pick 3 covered. Races 6, 7, and 8. Pick 3, $4.55. The 10-cent superfecta, Summer in Tahoe was back in fourth. 2784, $21.79. 6 ran, 141.60. Race 8, official. As we go to the 9th, off the turf, main track at 1 mile 70 yards. Scratch 2, Cowboy Image. 3, Zach. And take out number 11, Molly's Little Lou. Scratch 2, 3, and number 11. The 4 captains best, the jockey changed to Edgar Morales on 4 captains best. Exacta trifecta superfecta, 10-cent pentafecta, double, post time in 20 minutes at 6:26. They're in the gate. And they're off. Literary with Peacock Road. Brittany's Golden Faith has the purple cap, and there's $1 Million Monkey, who's up and after the lead as they make their way toward the first turn. Peacock Road between horses. Brittany's Golden Faith and $1 Million Monkey on the outside. Literary in the white cap with the rail, with just inside 7 furlongs to run. And then comes Summer in Tahoe and Miss Goodbar trails. It's Peacock Road. Peacock Road is vying early with Brittany's Golden Faith, and $1 Million Monkey is 3 wide as they go to the back of the track. In the meantime, saving ground for Edgar Morales is Literary running in fourth. Then Summer in Tahoe in the orange cap, and Miss Goodbar trails. It's 7 lengths from leaders to last, and Brittany's Golden Faith has taken the lead for Rodney Prescott. The opening quarter at 24.32 seconds, and now they're just outside the half-mile pole. Brittany's Golden Faith leads by a half length to Peacock Road as Literary draws in toward the inside. $1 Million Monkey is running a wide fourth. And then comes Summer in Tahoe, who's 5 lengths off this leader, and Miss Goodbar remains last. There's 3 furlongs to go. And here's Peacock Road, who's starting a bid for Alberto Burgos. The half mile, 48.33 seconds. Peacock Road on even terms with Brittany's Golden Faith as they come toward the quarter pole, and Literary is right there third and waiting in the wings. And then $1 Million Monkey with Summer in Tahoe. And finally, Miss Goodbar as these fillies mares turn for home. And here's Literary sweeping after 3 quarters in 1 minute 12.78 seconds. Literary and to the inside, Brittany's Golden Faith with 1 furlong to go. Peacock Road is back in third. Summer in Tahoe is fourth to Miss Goodbar. It's Literary and Brittany's Golden Faith. Brittany's Golden Faith and Literary. Photo finish, heads up and down. Peacock Road was third. Literary and Brittany's Golden Faith, and a close.
Congratulations to our Summer at the Shoe winner, Jeff Cloyd. Jeff Cloyd was an online player and takes $100. See you all next Thursday for another round of Summer at the Shoe here at Horseshoe Indianapolis.
It's to race 9 here at Horseshoe Indianapolis, and the rain has started coming by. You see Shane walking by there in the bubble cam, saddling the 1 Scenic Justice. Definitely need to watch Chris Landeros and Tony Granitz. They've been hot together whenever Chris rides for him last couple days. He's been doing really well, and Cisco just got his book, so excited to see Chris here again a lot. But I went with 764. 5-1 right now on the 7. The 4 is the 7-2 favorite. Our changes are as follows. The 2, 3 are out. Edgar Morales looking for the hat trick today with the 4 is aboard Captain's Best. Burgess is aboard the 6 Star Review. And then the 11 is scratched. So we have an 8-horse field here for the 9th race. This is an Indiana sire 3-year-old and up allowance, a mile on the main track here. I went with the 7, Positive Change. McKenna is up for Charlie Livers, 3-year-old gelding by Forever Dioro, who's making his 11th lifetime start, and he has not really done much, but he is kind of getting a little bit of class relief coming out of the snack. This year it hasn't done much, and at the end of the year didn't either, but broke the maiden, had a nice 3rd, and then was in nothing but stakes races for the rest of the year. Caught wet fast track, sloppy track, and then was in a really tough allowance to end the meet, it looks like on closing day, and bobbled at the start. I think that he can do what he has shown on paper, and he's put up some nice speed figures in some of the even efforts. I love McKenna. I think she's due for a win here. She's a great jockey. And then I'm going to go to the 6-Star Review. Burgess is up for Scott Mullins, 4-year-old gelding as well by Forever Dioro. We got some half sibs here. This one is one of 13, but another one that look at the races. I mean, it took a while for this one to break the maiden and finally did, dropping down in class sprinting and maiden claiming for 15, and then ended up, that was at the start of the year. And then this one's just been an allowance after allowance and allowance. The slop is concerning for me as well. This one's ran a couple times on dirt on wet dirt. I wasn't sure what it was going to be like today. It's kind of it's challenging when you have rain come up like this. Thought it would be a fast track. This one runs in those screens. Are those the bubble screens that one has on? It's like a bubble screen on the blinkers. Burgos is up for Scott Mullins and is 8-1 right now on the tote board. And then I'll put in the favorite at 5-2, Captain's Best. This one, honestly, I can't say I blame anyone because one wet dirt try on the mud at today's distance and ended up second. So calling an audible, maybe switch it around or box these three. I don't blame you guys for putting Edgar, especially since he's hot and he is going for a hat trick. 3-year-old gelding making his 6th lifetime start. And out of 5, he's 4 of 5 in the money. So I can't say I blame you guys for making this one the favorite. It looks pretty good given that we're raining here again today. 7-6-4 here for me at Horseshoe Indianapolis for the final thoroughbred race of the day. Don't forget, we do have the Mary Holman George overnight that is coming up for race 10. And my love of my life, Martha Clausen, will be covering that for you. I'm going to land, though, here on the 7, Positive Change. I'm rooting for McKenna. Good luck.
horse is called postward for the 9th race. This taken off the turf. Main track at 1 mile and 70 yards, a field of 8. Scratch 2, Cowboy Image, 3, Zach, and 11, Molly's Little Lou. Scratch 2, 3, and 11. 4 Captain's Best, the jockey Edgar Morales rides 4 Captain's Best. 6 Star Review, Alberto Burgos on 6 Star Review. Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta, 10-cent Pentafecta, and the start of the final double, Fast Track, less than 2 minutes. They're off. Sharp start. Less than 1 minute to post time. The horses are approaching the starting gate, going down to the 1 mile, 70 yard start. The horses have reached the starting gate. It is now post time. They're going in. Captain's Best, Edgar Morales with a couple of wins on the card. Chris Lenderos with Scenic Justice coming up. Joins Captain's Best. McKenna Anderson with Positive Change installed. Josh Morales with Cadillac Justice. Alex Ashard VMAX. Alberto Burgos with Star Review. Andres Aloha looking good. Lewis in. Now Star Review at 1 mile and 70 yards. So stand by one more. Fernando de la Cruz with Go Nuts. The track remains labeled fast. They're in the gate. And they're off. Star Review racing away with Captain's Best, and there's Looking Good Lewis, who's up and after the front for Andres Aloha as they make their way into the first turn. Looking Good Lewis, Captain's Best in the white cap, and Star Review is up close as they enter the first turn. Then it's Cadillac Justice running in fourth here in the opening stages, with on the outside Positive Change in the red cap. Scenic Justice, Go Nuts, and VMAX has drifted back to be eighth and last. As they go to the back, it's Captain's Best with Edgar Morales. Captain's Best has taken the lead with on the outside Looking Good Lewis, who's second by 4. And then toward the inside, here's Cadillac Justice, who's making a bid for the run to the half-mile pole with Star Review in fourth on the far outside. It's a break of 5 more to Positive Change, Go Nuts. Then Scenic Justice and VMAX remains last. The quarter 23.43 seconds. They go past the half-mile pole under the ominous clouds in 48.04 seconds. It's Captain's Best. So just over 3 furlongs to go. Captain's Best and Looking Good Lewis as they round the far turn. Star Review, Cadillac Justice, and Positive Change is in fifth. Then it's a break of 5 more to Scenic Justice with on the outside as they come toward the quarter pole. Farther back in the field, there is Star Review and then the distant trailer VMAX as they straighten away. It's Captain's Best after 3 quarters in 1 minute 13.23 seconds. Captain's Best with toward the inside Positive Change, who's mounting a bid now with 1 furlong to go. Captain's Best and Positive Change has come through for McKenna Anderson past the 16th, and Positive Change is racing away. Positive Change reports home by 5 from Captain's Best. And then Star Review edged out Scenic Justice. Seven four, then a show photo. 143.51. 7 Positive Change. At 7-2 first, 4 Captain's Best. 3-1 second, 6 Star Review. 9-2 third, 1 Scenic Justice. 5-1 fourth, and 8 VMAX was fifth. 7-4, 6-1-8. McKenna Anderson getting on the Thursday scoreboard for Charlie Livers. 7-2 on Positive Change. Returning to the Murphy Trailer Sales Winner Circle, the 7 Positive Change with McKenna Anderson. Positive Change is a 3-year-old chestnut gelding by Forever Doro out of the Langfjord mare Divining Change. Ridden in Indiana by Sean and Jerry Wiley. Charlie Livers trains for Julie Sebastian. Horseshoe Indianapolis congratulates the winning connections of Positive Change. Result official. The 7-4 exacta paid $38.40, 50-cent trifecta. 7-4-6, $38.35. Pentafecta returned $117.46. VMAX ran 5th. The 50-cent late fire 5, $143.30. 2-7 double, $27 even. 50-cent late pick 4, $28.85. The superfecta, 10-cent superfecta, 7-4-6-1, $31.70. Pick 3, $16.25. One more. 17 minutes away from the 10th race, closing with the Mary Holman George Overnight Stakes, our final quarter horse dash of the day with a 350. Fast Track Still, scratch the 6 Legendary Knight, and 11 Streakin' Little Jess. Scratch the 6 and 11, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, 10-cent quarter horse pentafecta. Your attention, please. The owner of a red Ford F-250 parked in the second floor garage. Please return to your vehicle immediately. Paging for the owner of a red Ford F-250 in the second floor garage. Please return to your vehicle immediately.
right. Well, the final race of our Thursday card and our race week is a $34,000 overnight stakes named in honor of Mary Hulman George, a longtime breeder for both quarter horses and thoroughbreds in the state of Indiana. It's really nice to be able to honor individuals because without the people that put their blood, sweat, and tears and years of dedication to the industry, we would not see the great horse racing that we do today. All right, and we've got a great field for the race too. Even though we do have a scratch of the 6 and 11, we have some really, really good juveniles competing at 350 yards. All right, I'm going to begin with number 4, and that's Gringo, a top contender in my opinion for breeder, owner, and trainer Ricardo Martinez. Now this is a son of Habit's Secret. We know that he's a stakes winner and now stands at Ricardo's farm and has produced some excellent champions. Now this horse qualified for the 168,000 Heartland Futurity. The final was here on July 20th. Of course, unfortunately, he stumbled out of the gate, kind of collected himself a little bit and finished 6th. But my feeling is with a cleaner trip, this horse is going to be a solid contender and I think very hard to beat. So that's my top choice, number 4, Gringo. All right, trainer Tony Cunningham has 3 2-year-olds entered in this overnight stakes, and I definitely want to give some conversation to number 3, RR Lotta Run for Robin. This, boy, first of all, horse was an $80,000 purchase at the Heritage Place yearling sale. This is a Reliance Ranch homebred, unbelievable pedigree. Obviously, the sire is Favorite Cartel, who was an amazing racehorse and, of course, produced a lot of graded stakes winners. But the mare is very important. I don't talk about him too much, but this one I remember seeing her in person. She ran 4th. The mare's name is Run for Robin. She ran 4th in the prestigious All-American Futurity back in 2011. So she's produced some nice runners on her own. You know, obviously she had some trip woes. She did qualify for the Heartland Futurity and no chance. But again, this is a colt. I think he's got a lot of opportunity, again, with a better trip. These are 2-year-olds. They're not going to run perfectly every time. All right, let's go next to number 7, and that's Sweet Vengeance. Now, this is another Reliance Ranch homebred trained by Tony Cunningham. To me, made a very impressive debut here on June 5th when he, well, that was a 2-year-old maiden race. And he had had one previous race at Remington Park. He's sired by All-American Futurity champion Just Good Candy. So we got pedigree galore in this overnight stakes. And he's going to reunite with jockey L. Danny Martinez. Now, didn't qualify for a final, so you might want to drop him down a notch. But I still really remember that Indiana debut, and it was pretty impressive. All right, we'll round out my top 4 with number 2, and that's Far Lila. This is a filly by Big Daddy Cartel. She's undefeated in 2 starts for trainer Tim Eggleston. She won her trial for the Heartland Futurity on June 29th. Now, again, she did not qualify for the final, but she's undefeated. She's really covering the ground well, running some good speed indexes. I think she's a filly to watch. So I'm going 4-3. 7-2 in our finale. We're off tomorrow, but we will be back to see you on Monday. So wishing everybody good luck in this overnight stakes and have an amazing weekend before we see you back on Monday.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Due to the heavy rains and the current conditions here, the finale, the Mary Holman George Overnight Stakes, has been canceled. It would have been the finale, the Mary Holman George Overnight Stakes. It has now been canceled due to the current weather situation. The track crew here still working the main oval at Horseshoe Indianapolis. However, due to the current weather conditions and the stormy weather now, the finale, the Mary Holman George Overnight Stakes, has been canceled and will be rescheduled. So Mother Nature having her say at the end of the race week here, forcing the cancellation of the finale, the Mary Holman George Overnight Stakes. As a reminder, live racing will resume on Monday, and our first race post time on Monday will be at 2:10. So again, unfortunate, but due to the present weather conditions, we've been forced to cancel the Mary Holman George Overnight Stakes. That will be rescheduled, and live racing will resume here on Monday. Until then, for all of us here at Horseshoe Indianapolis, it's been my pleasure from the broadcast booth. Be safe. Track announcer John G. Dooley saying goodnight.